afternoon. It is my pleasure to present AAAM's newest award, the John and Marjorie Kinard Award. The Kinard Award is given to a non-museum professional for exemplary service and support of African American museums and the preservation of African American and African diaspora history. The award is named after John Kinard, founding director of the Smithsonian's Anacostia Community Museum and co-founder of AAAM, and Marjorie Kinard, a longtime Black museum advocate and spouse of John Kinard. Together, the Kinards were ardent supporters of Black museums and museum professionals. After her husband's death, Marjorie Kinard continued her advocacy and support for the preservation of Black history and Black museums. The Kinard Award is bestowed upon individuals who have demonstrated long-term and extraordinary support of African American museums and Black history. This year's award goes to the namesake, Mrs. Marjorie Kinard. And before she comes up, well, she's making her way up here, but you need to understand just exactly what she's done. She's a longtime supporter of AAAM. She may have been at the 1978 meeting, I don't know. She has witnessed the growth of African Americans in our field. She's had a long career in education, working as an educator in DC public schools and as administrator at Livingstone College, and later serving as director of Shiloh Baptist Church's Child Development Center in Washington, D.C. Now, as a member of the John Wesley AME Zion Church, she's a member of the Historical Society and developed interpretive exhibits on the church's heritage and for the Christian Education Department. She has conducted workshops throughout D.C. on the importance of establishing church archives, a room of memories, and writing down church history. She is a proud lifetime member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, having served on the executive board. She has served as historian for the Washington Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta and led the Heritage and Archives Committee in writing a book on the chapter's 100-year history. She also developed a traveling exhibit and led the research in finding the final resting place of two of the sorority's founders. Now, if that's not enough, Mama Marjorie, Mama Kinard, as many of us call her, is currently coordinating the Woodlawn Collaborative Project to preserve Woodlawn Cemetery in Washington, D.C., and has recruited several chapters of the Divine Nine and others to join the project. Frankly, I don't know how anybody could say no to her. She's really hard to say no to. She's a member of several organizations, including the National Council of Negro Women, the National Association for the Education of Young Children, and Livingstone College National Alumni Association. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor Marjorie Kinard.
I want you to know that I am honored today that you have thought enough of my husband and what we have been doing through the years. When John Kinard started out at the Anacostia Museum, Smithsonian institution, there were no Blacks of significance in the higher levels or in the everyday levels there at the Smithsonian. And he fought, I know he fought, to get Black people to a status of importance there at the Smithsonian. He was also one of the charter members of this organization, serving as its 4th president. So I have seen the organization evolve. And what I want to say to you, young professionals of museums, you are evolving. You're not what you're going to be. It's going to take years for you to be what you want to be and what God has destined you to be. Keep going. This day is very significant to me and my family because 33 years ago, we laid my husband to rest on the 11th of August, 1989. And you may not think it's much for me to say that, but it is, because at 52 years old, I lost my husband. And he started out on that journey. He was 28 years old. So he was not in it long. As a matter of fact, he worked with this organization for 11 years and gave significant portions of his life toward it. So carry on. This organization is not what it started out to be. Carry on. This organization has a lot of living to do. Carry on. This organization will mean so much to young museum professionals. I know personally, and I want to say thank you so much from the depths of my heart that you have recognized my husband and me as we have worked in the vineyards. Continued, my friends, to strive for greatness. Continue to evolve and be the best God has for you to be. May God bless you and the members of your family.